Today, I'll be showing you how to create redundant connections to Oracle in the new Quick Connect workflow. Starting from the Fabric homepage, we'll first click Create Connection in the top right corner of the screen. We'll then find the Oracle service profile that we want to connect to, then click Create Connection. Once you start the workflow, you'll see a progress bar at the top with all the steps needed to create the connections. You can click on any of the previously completed steps to go back and make any changes. There's also a topology view, which can help you keep track of the details you've entered so far and visualize the connections throughout the workflow. The first step is to select a connection type. In Quick Connect, you can create a single primary, a single secondary, or redundant connections. We recommend creating redundant connections to improve resiliency, so that's what we'll do in this demo. After selecting the connection type, we can enter our primary and secondary OCIDs. Next, we can choose the Oracle destination. For Oracle, the destination you choose has to be the same destination in which you created your OCIDs. In this case, I'll choose Ashburn. Once the OCIDs are validated, we can go to Step 2. In Step 2, you can choose which type of asset you'd like to connect with on the A side. In Quick Connect, you can create connections from ports, cloud routers, and service tokens. To create connections from virtual devices, you can use the alternate Create Connection button on the Oracle service profile. For today, we'll be creating redundant connections from 2 Fabric ports. I'll first select the port for the primary connection. When selecting a port, you can search for the port and filter by location, bandwidth, encapsulation, and project. Note that the connection will be created in the same project that the port is in. For primary connections, you must select a port with primary priority. Similarly, for the secondary connection, you must select a port with secondary priority. Creating connections with a primary and secondary port ensures diversity for your connections over the redundant Fabric infrastructure. For each connection, I'll enter a connection name, select a bandwidth, and enter a VLAN ID. After selecting the bandwidth, we'll be able to see the connection details and pricing in the order summary at any time. We can also download a summary of the connections as a PDF. Once we fill in all the connection information, we can continue to Step 3. Step 3 is the review page, where we can review the connection details entered so far. If you need to edit one of the steps, you can do so from this page. To demonstrate, I'll go ahead and select a different bandwidth speed for the connections. On Step 3, you can also add any email addresses that need notifications about these connections, enter a purchase order, or enter a customer reference ID. Everything looks correct, so we can go ahead and create the connections. On the Success page, there's a link to the Oracle Cloud Console where you can complete the routing configurations to fully provision the connections. You can also show the order summary, which will now have the connection UUIDs, or you can view the connections in the connections inventory. That's it for this demo. Thanks for watching.